And it's time now to talk about the Belle Fourche boys soccer team and being joined by their head coach, Anthony Carbajal. And thanks a lot, Anthony, for the time here on KDSJ.
Yeah, thank you, Cody.
And Coach Carbajal is coming back for his third season as head coach of the Bronx. And pretty good program getting established there with both the girls and boys. And let's go back to last year and kind of recap how the Belle Fourche boys did in 2013.
2013, we finished out pretty strong. We ended up finishing out with the championship game against Huron. We ended up losing, I believe it was 2-1. So it was a very, very successful year for us.
Okay. And then in the off-season and the summer months, starting to get a lot of opportunities here in the Black Hills to kind of work on their game when it comes to soccer. What were some of the things that you heard from or saw that the boys did?
For our boys, the big thing was they have a lot of ambition to get together some pickup games. I would hear a lot of times that they're down the soccer fields several times during the week throughout the entire summer, just kicking the ball around with their fellow teammates, pretty much unorganized, but a lot of activity for them, and they were able to pick up some camps as well. I believe School of Mines had some. There were several in the Black Hills area that were offered, and we did have some players that attended those as well. So definitely a lot of ball time for them.
And, of course, with the World Cup this summer, they probably watch some of those games and see how the pros do it.
Absolutely, and very highly encouraged. We have had a lot of discussion regarding those games, and it was an excellent opportunity for us to use that as some encouragement for them as well.
And to learn the game as well. And as we go into the fall 2014 season, are you guys sanctioned this year with the school?
We are. This is our first year being sanctioned.
And who are some of the top returners for you this year?
Some of the top returners we're going to have, we've got Adam Trimble, who's coming back for us. Michael Ryan, he's actually going to be he played in the recreational season, but he'll just be his first time with us. But he is looking like he's going to be pretty strong. We've got Kyle Riemeyer that's coming back. Cody McConville's coming back. Let's see, Lucas Trimble, Adam Hendricks, Alex Kiley, Isaac Collins, and looks like that's about it as far as returning players.
Okay. How many seniors do you have?
3.
And altogether, how's the numbers there for the Belle Fourche boys program?
They're definitely smaller than what we'd like to see. We are rostering a JV team, but our numbers are sitting right at 24, so that makes it, challenging to be able to have some substitutions there. But we're definitely a young team. We lost quite a few seniors over the last 2 years, probably close to 20. So we're possibly in the rebuilding phase, but we've got some excellent talent coming up as well.
And what are some of the goals and expectations that you've laid out for the team this year?
For this year, with the schedule we got, we've encouraged just to be able to come together as a team and really, really play a fluid game of soccer, be able to move the ball around and play a smarter game, and not such a harder game with our younger players.
And this is always a tough question for the coaches when I ask it, but what's maybe your team's biggest strength and maybe the biggest weakness?
I would have to say that our biggest strength is their ability to move the ball around. You can definitely tell they spent some time, with touches on the ball. They may not be the biggest, they may not be the fastest, but they can definitely handle the ball quite well. As far as weaknesses, I would say it's our age. We've definitely got a younger group of players here that we'll have definitely some looking forward to in the future.
And then once again, as we speak with Anthony Carbajal, he is the third-year head coach of the Belle Fourche boys soccer team, as they will be sanctioned this year with the school and South Dakota High School Activities Association as they get into that transition. And as we go through this final week of August, you've already had your first match over this past weekend as you welcomed in some teams from across the state. What's on the schedule for this week?
For this week, we're going to look at Sturgis. Sturgis will see and also St. Thomas More and Spearfish in the near future as well.
Speaking with the Belle Fourche boys soccer coach Anthony Carbajal, and the best luck, coach, this weekend throughout the season for the Bronx soccer team.
Thank you very much.